Welcome back to the Cronkite Sports Report. I'm Kevin Redfern. This week, the Arizona Coyotes had two major unresolved questions regarding their opening day roster. They solved one by agreeing to a 2-year contract extension with Barrett Hayton. Now, what to do with defenseman Jacob Chychrun. Chychrun was not on the ice this morning as the Coyotes held their first practice of the new season. He's currently nursing a wrist injury and has been vocal about wanting out of Arizona. The 6-year veteran is frustrated with the team's rebuilding process. Chychrun admitted yesterday that he still desires a trade and hopes the front office can move him to a contender.
It's just crazy. I don't want to, these years to keep going by and, be 10, 12 years into the league and not had a real good chance or shot at not only the playoffs, but winning a Stanley Cup. I mean, you ask anybody that plays the sport at the highest level, they're all going to tell you they play it to win. And that's really my mentality and where I'm at.
The NHL trade deadline is February 20th, so the Coyotes have no incentive to move Chychrun anytime soon. The 24-year-old has 3 years left on his contract. Major League Baseball announced it will be implementing new rules for the upcoming 2023 season. Cronkite News reporter Edison LaCour has the latest reactions from members of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Major League Baseball has decided to ban the shift, implement a pitch clock, and increase the size of the infield bases effective next season. Now, each one of these rule changes has undergone testing at the minor league level and are now ready for the majors.
The rules next year are going to be pretty much the same as what I had all year in AAA. So I'm definitely used to them. I think it's been nice not having the pitch clock, but I understand it.
While rookie pitchers like Ryan Nelson are used to the 15-second pitch clock, right-hander Zach Davies knows there will be time for more veteran players to adjust to it.
It's going to be different. That's what spring training's for. Whether we like it or not, they're in the rules. So we're going to have to get used to them at some point.
The most discussed change has been the banning of the shift. Since 2020, the Diamondbacks have lost the second most hits in baseball to the shift, losing 197 hits in that span.
I think there'll be a little bit more base hits for the guys who get overshifted a lot. So I think it'll open up some holes, and I think it'll be good for the hitters for sure.
The ban on the shift will mandate 2 infielders on either side of second base. While this benefits pull hitters, outfielder Stone Garrett says the ban won't change his mindset.
Well, honestly, I never try to hit the ball to the infielder, so I try to hit it over him. So to me, if the shift's affecting me, then I probably need to change my approach at the plate.
The larger bases are being implemented to help reduce the amount of collisions at first base, but could also lead to an increase in stolen base numbers for speedsters like Jake McCarthy.
I've experienced it a little bit for like half a season last year in the minors. We had the bigger bases. I don't think I've ever done the pickoff rule. I could be wrong about that, but if it makes the base path a little shorter, if it gives us a little edge, I think for sure that's part of my game. So hopefully it does help.
Now all 3 of these new rule changes are set to debut next season, and the Diamondbacks will be ready to adjust to them with their young squad looking to prove themselves. In Phoenix, Edison LaCour, Cronkite News.
While McCarthy is excited about what the larger bags could do for his stolen base numbers, the team as a whole should be happy about the ban on the shift. The AVP Pro Beach Volleyball Tour has returned to Phoenix for the first time since 2009. The championship is a 2-day single elimination draw beginning Friday night and ending Saturday. The Footprint Center is currently being beachified to create a one-of-a-kind fan experience. The world's best volleyball players, men and women, will be competing in hopes to claim the $100,000 prize. 20 trucks unloaded 300 tons of sand into the Footprint Center to build the only indoor court the athletes will play on this season. While the tour has stopped in Phoenix before, this is the first time the city will host the championship.
The AVP was really excited to return to the Phoenix market. There's just been such booming interest in volleyball in general. It certainly helps that the Footprint Center is a climate-controlled space for our championship, so I think the players will really appreciate not playing in the elements like rain and wind.
That's it for today's Cronkite Sports Report. Back to you, Geraldine.